going on, guys? It's Jerome. I'm back at it again with another season of NBA Kicks, the show where we count down the top 10 best sneakers in the NBA every single week of the season. It is so great to see all of you guys back. I really appreciate the support. I am very excited for this upcoming season of NBA Kicks. We got a new intro, we got a new theme song, new graphics, and of course, we're gonna have new sneakers all season long. Opening week was awesome. We got 10 great sneakers for you guys today on this episode. I can't wait to share them with you guys. I know you guys can't wait either. So let's play that new intro and get this thing started. Starting off the list at number 10, we have LeBron James with the LeBron 20. So Nike and LeBron have made it to 20 signature sneakers, which is just an absolutely incredible feat. And while many of you guys, from what I've seen, are very happy with how the LeBron 20s turned out, personally, I'm actually a little disappointed. Now, full disclosure, I have yet to play in the 20s, and I've heard their encore performance is great, but from a visual and hype point of view, I kind of wish Nike went all out for LeBron's 20th sneaker. Overall, the visuals of the 20s are just kind of bland. Sure, they have that creative dual swoosh design, but the overall smooth and rounded shape of the silhouette just doesn't scream LeBron to me, especially when compared to some of his more striking silhouettes in his signature line. But the tech is also lacking in my opinion. The 20s do use Zoom Air in the forefoot and heel, with the forefoot being a top-loaded Air Zoom Turbo unit, while the heel uses a 13mm Zoom Air unit, which I have no doubt feels nice, but this is LeBron's 20th sneaker. Couldn't Nike have just debuted something brand new, like some new technology, or even something that looks visually stunning and unlike anything Nike has ever put out yet? I mean, you'd think the king is worthy of something that grandiose, but what we got instead is just kind of like a safe play. I don't know, that's just my opinion on them. Let me know what you guys think about the 20s. Are you feeling them, or are you kind of underwhelmed like I am? Again, I've heard great things about them performance-wise, so maybe once I start putting my feet in them and playing around, it'll change my mind on them, but for now, they land at number 10. Next up at number 9, we have Kelvin Johnson with the debut of QD Sports. All right, so this is something that I was not expecting at all. First of all, Kelvin Johnson has his own sneaker. That's crazy. But secondly, what the hell is QD Sports? Well, thanks to the GOAT sneaker reporter Nick DePaula, QD Sports is actually a China-based brand, Don, and the model Johnson is wearing is called the Fengqi 6 Pro PE. I have no idea if I said any of that right, but I gave it a shot. All jokes aside, there are actually a few things that I really like about these. The colorway is super unique with a pink and yellow lemonade-like color scheme, and the pattern on the upper is really cool as well, but honestly, I could do without the wannabe Jumpman logo on the tongue. Regardless, these are something that definitely caught my eye from last week, and I'll be really interested to see how Don has things lined up for Johnson in the future. But for now, they're the surprise entry on the list. Let's see if they make it in a future episode. Coming in at number 8, we got Zach Levine with the two-way V3 from New Balance. If you still haven't been paying attention to what New Balance has been doing on the court lately, that is on you. The rest of us have been enjoying great on-court performers. And personally, I think these latest two-ways look pretty slick. Now, you guys already know that I am loving that red, black, and white colorway. I mean, red is my favorite color, but I just love the overall shape of this silhouette, as the mid is my favorite cut of sneaker, and the branding on the two-way V3s is on point with a dual New Balance logo on the midfoot, which is actually integrated into the lacing system. There's also a Zach Levine logo on the tongue, which you can see better on the black colorway that he rocked, but this red colorway is just so rich. It kind of makes me wish that New Balance sent me a pair of them, but they actually just sent me this black and blue pair, which is still awesome. So huge shout out to them. I'm expecting big things from New Balance this year, and it looks like they're off to a good start. Next up at number 7, we have Klay Thompson with a special colorway of the Anta KT8. As we all know, the Warriors hung their banner and got their rings on opening night, which also brought us some killer sneakers, with the first pair we'll be talking about on this episode coming from everybody's favorite, Klay Thompson.
Man, I love Klay Thompson.
Anta hooks Klay up with a white and gold pair of his 8th signature model, which doesn't look all that different from previous models, but this colorway helps it stand out a bit with a Fort Knox supply of gold on the upper, alongside some gold-blooded tags, which adds some creativity. I'm not too sure how I feel about all that speckling all over the upper and the midsole, but I do love me some gold, so I'd rock these any day of the week that ends in DAY, which is every day because I really like these. Next up at number 6, we have CJ McCollum with the Li-Ning CJ2. Now, my favorite sneaker of all time are the black metallics Air Jordan 5, which, as you can see, I've totally beaten down. I mean, these were my beaters for a really long time. And one of the reasons why I absolutely love this sneaker is because of that fighter shark plane design inspiration on the midsole, which these CJ2s take to a whole other level. Now, in my opinion, Li-Ning already had a great logo, but they enhance it here by integrating that shark teeth graphic in their logo, which just fits seamlessly. Now, personally, I would have preferred a black, white, and red colorway as opposed to this gray, light blue, and red one, but what we got is what we get, and this gray upper with white speckling along the bottom is more than decent, and in the right lighting, looks pretty vicious. But for real, hopefully Li-Ning has some alternate colorways of these, because I think a military green one, a black one, or even a red one would go crazy. Next up at number 5, we have Luka Doncic with the Jordan Luka 1. The Luka 1 is one of the most unique, interesting, and for me, iconic signature sneaker debuts in a very long time. And I actually have a video coming very soon explaining why I feel that way about them. But for now, let's just talk about this new colorway. Jordan Brand paints the Luka 1 in an array of bright colors, which is a nice change of pace from the majority of white colorways that we've seen on the Luka 1 so far. But adding bright colors to a silhouette is easier said than done. However, Jordan Brand pulls it off here with a nice shade of blue with bright green, crimson, and aqua accents to complement. I'm gonna be scanning the Luka 1 on my radar all season long, so hopefully Jordan Brand gives Luka the Jason Tatum and Rui Hachimura treatment, where they just keep giving him just awesome player exclusive colorways left and right. Because like I said earlier, the Luka 1 is one of the most unique and interesting sneaker debuts in a very long time. But let me know what you think about Luka's first signature sneaker in the comment section below. Coming in at number 4, we have Steph Curry with the Curry 1 Flow-Tro. After the success of the Curry 4 Flow-Tro, which Steph won his first ever finals MVP in legendary fashion, Under Armour is going back and Flow-Troing Steph's previous silhouettes, with these Curry 1s being the latest, but in typical Under Armour fashion, they completely botched the release. Now let me get one thing out of the way first. The Curry 1 Flow-Tro looks amazing. The white and gold colorway is about as clean as you can get a sneaker to look, but the new Flow Tech outsole doesn't ruin the already beautiful shape of the silhouette, and Under Armour took it a step further with some slight modifications to the upper, which look visually appealing, but unfortunately means that the anafoam upper on the originals is no longer present. To me, that is just puzzling because we all love the anafoam upper on the Curry 1s. It was awesome, but I will give Under Armour credit where credit is due here, because what they use instead on the Flow-Tros looks a little bit more breathable and potentially lighter, and also looks visually appealing as well. But where I will not give them credit is how they handled the release of the Curry 1 Flow-Tro. Now let's just say you saw Steph rock the Curry 1 Flow-Tro on opening night and you thought to yourself, wow, that is an awesome looking sneaker. Or maybe you thought, hey, the Curry 1 is one of my favorite sneakers of all time and they just got upgraded. Let me go cop a pair. I want a pair of what Steph is rocking. Well, if you go to Under Armour's website, the only available colorway of the Curry 1 Flow is this anti-freeze colorway, which I think it's safe to say is far inferior to the white and gold championship colorway we saw Steph rock. So Under Armour, I just gotta ask, like, what are you guys doing? First of all, why would you have Steph rock this white and gold colorway if you were just gonna stiff us with the anti-freeze colorway? Like, the only thing I could think of is you want us to buy the anti-freeze colorway because we can't wait for the other one. And then when the other one comes out, you basically got us 2 for 1. Like, you're getting double our money. And I get it, it's a business, but I mean, come on, just give the people what you want. Start out with a bang. You had Steph rock these, give us these, not these. Next up at number 3, we have Jason Tatum with the Air Jordan 37. All right, so I'm actually really into the Jordan 37. You guys already know that when Jordan Brand drops their flagship model and it's a beast of an encore performer, I am on that like white on rice. And this new player exclusive colorway that Jordan Brand hooked JT up with has got me even more excited. Using a pale vanilla upper with hits of black and red, this colorway is rounded out with a gum bottom outsole, which is always a W, but you also have some personalized graphics on the mudguard, which are kind of hard to make out, but whatever. I love this colorway for its neutral tones and splash of red, which again is my favorite color. But please, I'm really interested to know if you've played in a pair of 37s, let me know how you like them. And actually down below, rank them on a scale of 1 to 23. 23 being like perfect, 10 out of 10, and 1 being like Russell Westbrook started the season. Coming in as our runner-up, we have Rui Hachimura with the Air Jordan 36. These might actually be a controversial pick because the 36s are last year's model, and the new ones, the 37s, which we just talked about, are the new kid on the block. But if you followed the show for a while now, you guys already know that Rui Hachimura has some of the best player exclusives in the league. This latest PE is no exception, with beautiful Japanese artwork on the upper, which features swans and cherry blossoms, while the rest of the colorway is rounded out with hints of crimson and a rich dark green, as well as subtle hits of metallic gold. Yes, I am an absolute sucker for anything related to Japanese culture, but no, I don't feel bad about it for 1 second. These were hands down the second best sneaker that I saw all week long. Finally, at number 1, we have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the Converse All-Star BB Prototype CXs. Wow, look guys, when I make these lists, I look for stuff that really captures my attention, something that's fresh, something that's unique, something that really stands out, something that we haven't seen before. And to be completely honest with you guys, these Prototype CXs check every single one of those boxes. Obviously, these have a very striking silhouette with that super unique design on the midsole, but the layering of the upper, the colorway, the materials, all of it is just absolutely stunning. It makes for a silhouette that is one of the most unique out there right now, which is something that we can't say very often. On top of that stunning visual design, the Prototype CXs are also equipped with a CX foam sock liner for comfort, a hidden webbing lacing system for stability, and air zoom in the forefoot for that quick and responsive feel. Style and performance. Usually, we're happy with just one of those two, but it looks like Converse hit both nails on the head here, which is exactly why I'm officially crowning the All-Star BB Prototype CX as the best sneaker worn in the NBA during week 1 of the 2022-23 season. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Remember guys, we're gonna have new episodes every single week of the season. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you never miss out on an episode. My name's Darren. It's great having you. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.